took a stroll downtown this evening when I heard music echo through the night. The same old songs that I heard the night before. So I started running so I wouldn't be too late. I didn't think that I would ever see your face again, but I was wrong. Yeah, I was wrong.
What's going on? What's the big deal?
To the beat that was blasting through the night. And on the street the crowd was jumping, singing songs and dancing through the night. I didn't think that I would ever see your face again, but I was wrong. I can't believe we're dancing in the street.
Is this on? Hey guys. Victoria, can you hear me? She gave me the thumbs up because I can't tell. Wow, thanks for two surprising things. One, that we're looking at these crazy numbers, and two, that you guys came in here to hang out and see it. I've got Discord up over on my left. I don't know, guys, is Discord full? Is the Madhouse full over there? So close, won't let me go on cam. Robin Sparkles is there. Sunny A's there. Shauna, I see. Hey, Ryder Cleve Bourbon, haven't seen you in a while. There's Heather Guilty Pleasures, is very excited. Jason Smith, Rick Mandel, J6. This and That with Matt, congratulating the channel. Thank you so much. Very unlikely. Very unlikely. I'm not going to hang out too long today. We'll just, we'll watch the ball drop, and then I'll head out of here because, of course, I'm behind on this week's show. I'm behind on the edit. But we're going to be on time. Tomorrow we're going to be talking about the possible locations for the Ark of the Covenant and the technologies that it possibly could have used to do all the weird stuff, and why there's UFO interest in it. So, fun topic. I think we'll see how it does. I worry about the religious thumbnails. I don't want to see a religious story. And I didn't think we were going to turn now. I thought it was going to be later. I would have had a more adult-oriented beverage instead of this coffee, which I don't know if Gino's listening or watching, but I'm sure this is probably caveman coffee, right? Is this caveman coffee that I'm drinking, Gino? It's delicious. So yeah, so the Discord folks, you guys had a different link up showing you live subs, and I was telling Jen that number was wrong. Like, it looked like we were off with whatever you looking at. It looked like we were awfully close. Even though the real stats were about 400 subs behind, and then I checked that link again, and it was like 2,000 subs behind the actual count. So that's why I put the stream up here. Brett is saying I'm super quiet. Hang on, let me see. Let me know in the chat. Victoria gives me the thumbs up. So sorry, Brett, you're out of luck. People asking where Jen is. I don't know. I sent her the link. She's got to be around. Do I see Mrs. Y-Files in Discord? I do not. Maybe she's got better things to do. Victoria's giving me. She's on the phone. Is that what you're saying? She's nodding. We have to do charades, but she's down there. I could see her in the window. Who's here? Spaceman Zero's here. Ruckrow, Jason Smith. I am the Bub. Maria, Jenna, Leroy, and Sizzle Whizzle. All saying 7. Oh, Mrs. Wi-Fi's in the chat saying, I need the new link. Victoria's giving the thumbs up because I'm not going to send it to her. I figure she can figure it out. In Discord, the champagne is popping. Brett giving a uh-oh, we're all 9s here. Whoa! Whoa! Now, hold on. Hold on. It can't. Sometimes it goes down. It can go down a chunk. So you don't want to get complacent. Celtic Viking, congrats. Thank you. The GM's alcove is here. Huzzah. Technical Matt Howell. Breezy Stratton. Mad Doctor 2's down there. Try. Stratum Tom is there. Billy Bub. Livia Lay? Ghouler Tendencies. Now get back to work on the new episode. All right, just give me 1 second, Ghouler. Oh, Victoria's starring comments. That's for I see you, Jen. You're down there. You're down there. You're just not on the screen yet. She doesn't understand. She's like, but I'm sitting here. How come no words are coming out of my face hole on the internet? Oh, she didn't like that at all. She's pouting down there. We'll bring her up in a second. I appreciate the super chats, guys. I really do. You don't have to do that. It's very kind of you and generous because we're gonna do a live stream tomorrow night with the After Files. So save your bucks. Very funny stuff going. Look, and if you're not part of Discord yet, then that would be a great way to support the channel and enjoy the fun. There's a link to it. Eli Cash, I found you at 50,000 subs. Fall asleep to a Wi-Fi's playlist every night. 2 million is just the start. Congrats on your success. Thank you so much, Eli. 50,000 subs. So the numbers got really weird here. Robin Sparkles, congrats. Thank you so much. The numbers are weird. I have saved on my phone the picture of our subscribers going to 25,000 because that was bananas. That was crazy because it's so many people. It's like a football game. And then I think I might have taken a picture at 100,000. I think. And after that, that's where it just becomes surreal. And this is something I still say. I say it to Jen every day. I don't understand how we got here. I don't know why we're here. I'm glad we are, but I don't understand. And people, and I say that all the time to people. Hey, your channel's so great. Thanks. I don't know why so many people watch it. I know I like it. Our Patreon members, our Discord folks. I know. I mean, they're all my kind of weird. Yeah, they're nodding in there. I can see their weird faces nodding. So I know that they like it, but 2 million people is an awful lot of people. So yeah. So I say to Jen every day that it hasn't really sunk in. That we're this far. Maybe because it's so much work and I haven't had time to breathe, but it's very strange. All right, let's see if let's pull some of the team up here before I get a little too choked up. Who's that?
Hello! I can't believe I missed it.
What do you mean you missed the numbers?
No, I saw it, but I missed being in the StreamYard because I didn't have the right link.
Well, you know what? What are you going to do?
It's crazy.
Let me see if I can get it here. Let's try that and that. It doesn't 2 million or not. It's still not a professional thing that we're doing here. All right, there's that. Is that seeable? Can you see that?
Yeah, it's seeable.
That's seeable. Okay.
And we created a 2 million subscriber specialty shot glass. And it's just basically for our cost. And it's going up on the store like right now, but it's like limited quantities only.
Just merch for everything. Is it going up? Oh, excuse me, that's not professional. Is it going up for cost?
Yes, it's going up for cost.
Yes. Can you believe it?
I can't believe it. I figured, you guys are in charge of it. David Velez, congratulations, you're independently wealthy. Thanks for the $5, Dave. After YouTube and taxes, I get to keep out $1.25 of that. But look, every little bit counts. And Paul is there, of course.
Ooh,
Thank
I
you,
finally love
Paul.
hearing the phrase, just the tip.
2 million yen for 2 million subs. Thanks, Paul. Paul is probably the biggest financial supporter of the channel and has been for a long, long time. And I probably don't get to thank him enough, but Paul's amazing. There's Gino. Everyone's here. Gino, where were you?
The other StreamYard where I was.
Oh, is he just next to you?
No, I'm saying we were both in the first chat that you had set
No.
up.
No. I don't mean where in the internet. I mean, where is he sitting?
I have no idea.
I'm not asking. I'm not asking you. I'm asking Gino. Well, he'll get it. He'll get it. Yeah. So, and this is the second stream because the first stream got turned off or disconnected somehow. I don't know how. I don't know what happened. But it happened.
I couldn't hear what you were saying, but here I am now. Congratulations.
Trilictus the Gray on to 10 million. Wow. Yeah, so what did it take? We hit 1 million just about the beginning of the year, and then May we're hitting 2.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
Yep.
There's Andy 4342. Thank you for the $20. Have a drink on me. I will do that, sir. Can't be tonight because I got to finish the edit.
Celtic Viking, we love you too. This is so exciting.
Jen, who's that? I can't see his.
That's
Reason.
Mr. Peckerwood. Woo!
Mr. Peckerwood's here. Congratulations, guys. Can't stay up. Got to work early tomorrow. All good, man. We're going to keep this short. There's Keith. How about this, Keith? It's pronounced Ikley. Keith Ikley. Thank you for $5. All right, let me let me get the super chats out of the way, and then I'll get back into the regular chat. Andy, have a drink on me. We'll do that. There's Ikley. There's Principal Scudworth. Types QWERTY. Thank you very much. And let me. Yeah, I'm gonna. This is for you, Scudworth. There's my super secret reply to your super chat. Thank you, David. Eli's there. 50,000 subs. Been here a long time, and one of the folks that falls asleep to the channel. That's always nice to hear. Guler Tendencies, congrats. I get back on the episode. I'll do that. There's Keith Ikley, Peckerwood. Jeffrey, we needed 2 million subs watching Fez. Oh, we should have a Fez.
All right, I'll put it on the list.
Just like a Y-Files Fez and then a tinfoil Fez. We need. I mean, you guys want a tinfoil Fez, right? Quantum Sledgehammer, longtime supporter of the channel. Thank you for the 559. I'm betting my 559 against the house that you hit 3 million by next Thursday. I'll take that bet. And there is Temporal Coins 999. Congrats on 2 million. Such a great channel. Thanks for all your hard work. We appreciate it. I'm glad you appreciate it because it is a lot of work. All right. That's it for our start. I'm going back to the live. No more super chats because I don't want to miss you guys. Save your money for tomorrow. Looking at the Discord, what's going on? It's just chaos in there. It's just chaos in there.
Yep.
Cuddly Choya wants a tinfoil Fez. Rune Lady still with the. Is there a way to ban her? Can we ban her for like a 2 million subscriber celebration? John Edgeworth, 3 million by the end of the. Oh, that's terrifying. Put that away. Can I block Rune Lady? Is that for sale?
No. She sent it to us.
Oh.
But maybe it should be.
John, 3 million by the end of the year. We are on pace for that, but it would be awfully close. But the stats are so unpredictable. By the end of when we were like second week in February, we were on pace to hit 2 million like late March, first week in April, because it was cranking. And then it got really, really slow. And it's starting to pick up a tiny bit, but it's still relatively slow. So who knows? Who knows?
So
Patrick
fun.
Duncan thinks that's effing hysterical. Sensei Raven, anything is for sale. That's true, especially with this crew. Paris 1129, congrats to AJ and the whole team. What an amazing accomplishment. Yeah, I
We
mean,
have some-
go ahead. You'd like to make words?
You make your words.
No, your words are probably more important. Let's hear it.
So rude. What I was going to say is we have some other cool gifts that we got from subscribers that we'll show tomorrow on the live stream.
Oh, we've got gifts?
Uh-huh.
And do we have a way of keeping track of who sent them so I can
Yes.
thank the folks properly?
Yes.
We're still getting our operations together over here, aren't we? Our procedures?
We are.
Yes.
We're working on the procedures.
All right, Aussie Bush and Beach Walks, get ready for the Men in Black. Come knocking on your door now. I don't know. I think we might be safe. I think at 2 million, we're safe.
I'm knocking just to make sure.
Because if we don't hit our Thursday night deadline, then I mean, last time I missed a week, everyone on Twitter they were seriously concerned. There was no one was disappointed or everyone was check on him. What happened? You know, if they finally got him. But I just took the week off.
Well, and it was also after you had just done the video about, I don't even remember what the topic was, but it was like everybody that was involved in blowing the whistle on it had accidents or, off themselves or, whatever. And so everybody's like, oh my God, is he okay? Did they get him?
That was the ARV video. That's right. The government creating their own UFOs. Yeah, we listed 6 or 7 of those where those scientists just died in strange ways. Some of them are very young.
Yeah.
There's Paris. There's Disco Stew. There's Brett. Jeff Lee One is in there saying congrats. Hey, there's Sooty. Congrats, guys. Couldn't happen to a more deserving team. It's okay to celebrate how talented you are now. You have no more excuses for humility. We love you. That's very nice of you to say. But I'm in full imposter syndrome mode.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just being honest.
Of course. I get it.
This is all very strange.
It's there. AJ and I just look at each other and go, what is happening? What is happening?
But as long as everybody's having fun,
Yup.
Discord's having fun. Who's the baby? There's a baby in Discord.
There's a baby.
Yeah, do you see?
No. Oh my gosh.
Is there a baby in Discord?
I'm just laughing at the fan art that just came into the stream.
All right. Well, I can't see the. I'm gonna go back here, but you guys in Discord, if she starts to breastfeed, let me know, and I'm gonna jump over back
Would
there.
you stop it? So somebody's asking if we get another YouTube plaque soon. No, the next YouTube plaque will come at 10 million. So they do 100,000, 1 million, 10 million, and is it 100 million? Is that
It's
the
100.
4? Yeah. So the Ruby plaque is the 10 million. So.
Wretched Bob has a great suggestion. At 3 million, Gino's going to host in a tux. Gotta go black tie.
Can you wear a bolo with the tux?
You can.
You can.
Thanks, iFloater. El Jefe back to work. Aussie Bush and Beach Walks. I just want to hit 1,000. Is that your channel, Aussie Bush? Everyone go check out Aussie Bush and Beach Walks. It took me 6 months to get to 1,000 subscribers. Like 20 episodes. Is she laughing? How dare she? How dare she? There, she's in a timeout. Yeah, it took it sounds like 20, 25 episodes to get to 1,000.
It is so funny because with YouTube, you have to get 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours before you can monetize. And we just kept going, it's going to take forever to get to 4,000 watch hours. How are we going to get there?
It took forever. So Sudi wants Gino to wear nothing but his hairdresser's cape.
Wow.
I have a private site for that.
That's on his OnlyFans. Russ Ryder Diecast, how are the female washrooms this week, AJ? I got you. Jay Stubbles, 2 mil. Holy heck. Chicken X hitting 250,000 in a few days, and that's insane. It's insane. 250,000 is insane. I remember that milestone as well.
Yeah.
That's
but you know, the subscriber, they comes in waves, you know, like childbirth or diarrhea. You know, it's wave. Sometimes it's slow, and sometimes you just got to be sick to your stomach.
You almost made me spit
Right.
Diet Coke out my nose.
AccuRocks is here. Hope you still have some inspiration for the future. We're not out of stories yet, AccuRocks. We're not even close. Ryder Cleve Bourbon's at 7 watch hours. Look, it's not like hang on, I'm going to turn on the Discord camera if it works. Hi Discord. There they are. Yeah, 7 watch hours. I remember that. Because it's not like we've been doing this. I mean, like Jen, Gino, and Victoria are only in here part of the channel for a number of months. The channel is about 2.5 years old. That's not that long to me. So when I see 7 watch hours, that's not in my distant memory. Like at 7 watch hours, I know where I was sitting when I hit my first watch hour. I remember what I was wearing. I remember what the weather was that day. Andrew Stevens, AJ can segue anything. You have to do that in radio. Do that in radio, Drew. Wretched Bob, what's the plan for 4,200,000? I think it's probably Gino will probably plan that day. Bone Crusher, 2 million. Congrats, that was fast. It was kind of fast.
Mm-hmm.
It felt fast comparatively from how long it felt for us to hit 1 million. Like
Yeah.
It feels like we just hit 1 million.
And the numbers don't matter anymore, do they?
You know,
Well, like 1 million's a lot. That's a big milestone. But so many channels will stall before hitting 2 for some reason. I don't know why. I expected that we would. But from here, I feel like, you know, what's the difference? Whether it's 2 or 4.
it just, it just opens up other opportunities for us to get the show other places, which is great.
Albert, I can't even finish my edit on time. What are we?
Jay Stubbles, yes, higher numbers are better for sponsors, and it helps with the YouTube ads. I sort of feel like maybe YouTube slows. The algorithm is very hard to figure out, but maybe the algorithm doesn't push it. Once the channel hits 1 million, maybe it kind of slows down how they're pushing the channel. I don't know.
It would be something that I'd ask Jen every day, almost, obviously as a joke. I'd say, look, I know you're busy. You got a lot going on. You're working a full-time job. You come home. There's a lot going on. I get that. I need you to do me a favor, and I hate to impose, but when you get just a free moment out of your busy, busy day, I need you to sit me down and just explain the YouTube algorithm to me.
And I'm like, yeah, I'll get right on that.
Nobody knows.
No.
Dan Borg, did I miss the ARC episode? Nope. I'm editing that right now. That's tomorrow's show.
Yeah.
The location of the ARC and the possible technologies that it used and why it is of interest to extraterrestrials. No,
An
I'll see
awesome new T-shirt.
And right, well, of course, we'll have a T-shirt.
25.
Chick says it's the thumbnails. I think so. I think that contributes. There's so many factors, as Chick and Nick knows, to making it work. A lot of this is luck. A lot of it is luck. But I mean, wasn't it Thomas Jefferson who said, I'm a great believer in luck. I find that the harder I work, the more of it I tend to have. So yeah, you need luck, but you have to be consistent and you have to do the homework, which Chick and Nick knows. At 250,000 subscribers, she gets it. I spent hours and hours and hours watching every video possible on how to run a channel, how to please the algorithm, what good thumbnails look like. I watched all that stuff, and I still brush up on it. Even though I feel like there's not too much more to learn from those YouTube instructors. I don't mean that snotty. I just, thumbnails. I get it. There's not that much more to learn. I still check in because I spend much time with those hosts that I like them as people. So I stay subscribed and I watch all their stuff. And I hope that's why a lot of folks are on the Y-Files, that they just like the people. Tools, I think your success comes from turning niche subjects into fun with more mainstream appeal. I was insulted. Someone tried to insult me not too long ago on the Above Top Secret website. Those are message boards. And if you're into the Y-Files like hardcore, Above Top Secret is a great website to just read about the craziest stuff. So someone started a thread about the channel and, hey, has anyone watched this? This is a while ago when we were smaller. Hey, has anyone watched the Y-Files? And a lot of folks were very complimentary. There are a lot of Hecklefish fans in there, a lot of Strict But Fair Lord comments. And then someone jumped in and said he didn't really like the channel because it seemed like it was because I don't go that deep in the conspiracies. And it seems like it's just a conspiracy channel for normies. And he thought he was being insulting. But that's a huge compliment because it's not the conspiracy channel for normies. It's the mystery conspiracy legends channel that's approachable and relatable to people that want the truth behind the stories, but still enjoy a narrative. So he gets it. He just thought he was being a dick, but.
Well, what I love about what you do is that you never talk down to anybody about the conspiracy, and you explain why you tell the threads of truth in the conspiracy, and you tell why people believe these things and why it could possibly be true. How many things were conspiracies, and then we found out, well, that wasn't a conspiracy at all. That actually did happen. So
I can name at least 6 or 7 of those since 2016.
Mm-hmm.
So
we know the Discord and let people know.
Yes.
New conspiracies revealed as truth every day. Today, in fact.
No.
Today, in fact.
Now I gotta look it up. But anyway. That's why I like what you did.
Oh no! Today was our Secretary of State was caught perjuring himself in front of Congress.
Oh, Yeah.
But that's what he's a swamp creature.
Yeah. So
Aussie Bush, you're being talked about in so many chat groups on other channels I'm in now. And a while ago, not too long ago, Aussie, but I would have been interested into I'd have to go read that stuff. That's why I knew about the Above Top Secret, is because I want to see what people are saying about the channel, hoping that they're being nice, but expecting them to be mean. And, I was right half the time. But now I don't want to know. I don't want to know. It's the negative comments, they're just the channel's bigger. So with 10 times as many people watching, there's 10 times as many negative comments out there. So I just kind of don't want to deal with it.
yeah, it's not healthy.
It's not. So that I would go into the channel comments a lot and Reddit and all over the place, mostly looking for feedback on the channel and just trying to engage the community. But now that's what Discord is for. If I have an idea, I bounce it off these three and then I bounce it off Discord. That's what a lot of our Patreon live streams are, right? On Thursday nights and Friday mornings is, hey, what do you guys think about this? Brett saying hate is going to hate. Yeah, they are.
And they do.
Pathos, what AJ just said brings us all together. We ain't nut jobs. We are intrigued. Yeah, that's true. We just like the stories. I'm just reading the chat. I want to see if I can get everybody in there. Donabite loves the channel, loves the community. Cracked the door on ARV and anti-gravity this year. Very good. Jersey Dolphins. Hey, what's going on? Nothing new today. Nothing up. Uto, negative comments are unwelcome. They are unwelcome, but they are prevalent. But I don't know what the mods do, like in the for the live premieres, but because I'm kind of not in charge, these three are in charge. But my policy is if you are mean in even the slightest way, you're just banned from the channel forever. Just boop. Because with YouTube, you can select block user from channel, but they can still watch the videos and they can still comment. Just nobody reads it. And they see their comment, they think that they're blasting you, but nobody sees it. So so if someone's even the slightest bit rude, I just knock them out forever. That's just blocked forever. So because look, if you're going to be a jerk for once, that's just how you are. Like there's someone hitting me up on Twitter all the time. I hope you're not watching because I'm going to talk. I won't mention your name. Who I banned or Jen banned, months ago for being a jerk in the chat. He was really rude, really rude. Anthony, you guys might remember Anthony. Might ring a bell. And he would like to come back. He's very sorry. And I told him, look, if you're that mean and that rude and that vulgar, you've changed. You've now changed. Nobody changes. Ryder Cleve, note to self: don't joke harshly with either. That's not true, Ryder. I could take a joke. I can take being the butt of a joke. I really can, because I can tell when it's in good humor. I can tell when
that guy was making disgusting comments about me, and you banned him. That guy was being.
They were drifting into a sexual nature.
Yeah, and we warned them.
We warned him on the stream. Yo,
yes.
Chill out. You're on thin ice.
Yeah.
So you guys and mods, if you're watching, I see mods on Discord. Just block them from the channel. Just kill it. Rin says he just wanted attention. That's all they want. That's all a troll wants is attention. The thing is, it takes such strength of character to not give it to them. And my character is not that strong. I want to engage, but there's never a reason to do that. Oh, there's Daniel Garman.
Ooh, thank you, human. You made my dorsal fin tingle.
Daniel, thank you for the $10. Longtime supporter of the channel. Hecklefish he's around.
Oh, his plushie is going to sampling. So we'll be getting a sample of the plushie very soon.
Whoa. Hecklefish plushie sample, including the audio chip?
Yes. Yes.
Wow. I hope they sell.
Wretched
I
Rob
hope
says
they sell it.
Victoria's dog just cloned itself.
What?
Nothing. Go ahead.
No, I didn't want to interrupt your train of thought. Go ahead. I hope they sell, and second of all, I hope they're not too expensive. Don't tell me how much they are. Don't tell me how much they are. We don't know. We honestly don't know.
No.
Because if they come back and they're like, you look, and you sell these for $89.95, I'm going to be so angry.
They won't. They won't.
Zintac, exactly. Don't feed the trolls. No, you can't. But I'm weak. I have weak character, and it's hard for me to abide a bully, and that's always been the case. Jeep Talk Show. Did I lose a day? Is it Thursday? No, we were just doing a little 2 million celebration. We even picked up a few subs while we were talking.
Yeah, a few.
Molly and Tomato Tater's going to Tate. Rune Lady's on Discord saying she's not done with the creepy Rune Lady merch. And I see it's that Rune Lady TM. So, good for her for getting on top of the intellectual property. You got to maintain ownership of that. Leela Life My Way. It was me. I just subbed. Welcome aboard. It's a celebration. Ryder loves Rune Lady.
Good times come on.
It's I'm sorry. Go ahead. I didn't want to interrupt your train of thought. Go ahead. You go ahead.
I was just singing background music.
Oh,
Now he's going to make you sing it all.
Nope.
Wretched Bob plushies will be $69 and it will be fabulous. 69 giggity. That still sounds too much. But look, I don't know what our cost is going to be. It could come back. It's China. So that means cheap, but the company we're using is not cheap. So they could cost us $8 or they could cost us $30. I don't know where we're going to land. Lord Dooley, AJ is secretly conferring with the crab cat. Dan likes Jen to just carry on. Bren, very nice things to say. One of the best channels on YouTube. Keep up the great work. Also, how excited Hecklefish about 2 million subs. I think Hecklefish is almost at 25,000. What's going on? Are you raising your hand to speak? Okay, we'll go ahead and keep it up there because we're still working on this. Joe Mangini, it's time to blow this channel out of the water with some fresh merch ideas from yours truly. I'm ecstatic about the big 2. Great work, everyone. Thanks, Joe. We're looking forward to those ideas. Send them over. What is it, Jenny?
So I looked at some of the other plushies that they did for some of the other creators, and it looks like the plushies run between like $30 and $40 retail, depending on what they are and how big they are. So I'm guessing about 30, but we'll see.
And ours talks.
Yes, it does.
So the ones you looked at, did they have the audio chip?
I don't know.
YouTube Record wants Wi-Fi socks. Gino said we should get scrubs. People have been asking for underwear, PJs, and that's a good thing about working with this new merch company is they'll be able to make anything, really anything that we want. We have them working on a tinfoil hat right now. JT, since Comic-Con seemed to touch a variety of topics, have you ever looked into attending with a booth or something like that? I have not, JT. I don't know if it would, how much audience that would bring. And besides, Comic-Con booths are expensive, aren't they?
They're super expensive. And if you're not grandfathered in, like the waiting list to get a booth at San Diego Comic-Con is years long.
I was just invited to sit on a panel at this year's WhoCon in San Diego, which is cool to be invited. I will pass up. Yeah, but I will pass on that. Sudi, it's okay to make profit on your merch. We don't expect anything to be free. Set a % markup and apply it across the board. We try to do that, Sudi. But I do try to keep the prices low. I would rather just see more merch out in the world than try to just hammer people for when I see $30 shirts from creators, that annoys me. I'd rather just make it more accessible. So you buy the shirt, and then when you're walking around, whatever, Walmart, or Target, you're visiting family in prison, wherever it is, your shirt is out there. The City Wi-Fi's pen with invisible ink or other faux spy stuff. That's a great idea.
Oh, that's a great idea.
That's a great idea. Maroon Lady always asking for YCon. Very concerned why Maroon Lady wants to be in our personal space. But I'm sure she's fine. Virgo 99, YCon in Vegas. No, we'll probably do it. Somewhere near Victoria's house, because she's going to host the after party, which will be fine, and everyone will just have to queue up for the foot rubs. Canna Queen wants a keychain. Mike wants a bumper sticker. Bumper sticker might be cool. Mad Doctor will leave you an opportunity to pre-order Hecklefish plushies. That will be a Patreon perk to do pre-orders. Jesse Ingerson's looking for Foot Rub Con. Mike, that's hilarious. A Space Panda Pez dispenser. That's very funny.
But Pez dispensers is a good idea.
Noble Harvey, does AJ even see what Gino's doing? I didn't, and now he's gone. What was he doing? Last time he came back and he was getting his hair done. I expected just the screen to open and he's just like laying face down on a massage table with just a towel, getting a little shiatsu. Yeah, what's with the pink light? Where are you? What strip club are you at? Are you in Vegas? I'll meet you.
Always undisclosed.
Undisclosed. Undisclosed location. Fu Man Hecklefish thumb drive for all my secret files. I think you guys are onto something with the spy stuff, secret files stuff. Hi, Dimitri. Like reading the Patreon chat and Discord. Darren Borg. Jen, can we get a sideways mullet tomorrow on the After Files? What was that it was a sideways mullet that he said? Oh, it's like a sideways mullet.
Well,
I forget what that was.
Well, that's what made me get the Joe Dirt wig.
Well, you got to have a mullet.
Yeah.
Hecklefish bong. I mean, Gino can definitely help us source those. Spy Fish. Sensei Raven, Spec Up Gino. Patrick says it was the gateway. It was the gateway. It was the gateway. Uh-oh. Rune Lady is merch memeing. Oh, goodness. We've got in the Discord, we've got the Rune Lady throw rug. Teach, that's right. The left brain was always ready to party. Yeah, you guys are awesome. All right, so I'm going to get back to my edit. Do you three want to stay on the stream?
I have to get back to work.
Victoria and Gino, do you guys want to stay on the stream?
I got work.
Gino, would you like to just take it from here?
I guess I'll just walk around town.
All right, everybody can go on a walkabout with Gino.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow night.
Yup. Bye.